to another shed hunting adventure. And maybe a fishing adventure. But definitely a scouting adventure. Who knows what we'll get into today, but anytime you see the Indiana Jones hat, you know it's no joke. Coming right off the heels of my last video, that was yesterday that I recorded that, and spent some time spiraling into despair about basically not being able to fish this year. And then I decided, fuck that. There are plenty of fishable waters about. It just may take some ingenuity to get to them. And some, you know, class 2 misdemeanors. It's one of those spring days for which it is very hard to dress. Super nice and warm in the sun. And then when the wind blows, it's bitter cold. So I can't actually get in the water today. That's the point. That's what I'm saying. I had a spot all picked out that I was going to go scout today, and then I decided that it would be a better use of the risk involved to go when I could actually get in the water. So today I'm looking. I'm looking for antlers right now. This is the antler spot. And I'm still not convinced that I've gotten all the antlers I'm going to get this year. Got that one big one. I'd like to find some more, because the more I look at that one, the more I think it's actually a year old. I'm hanging back in the woods here to disperse any attention that may have fallen on me from my trek across the open field. This whole place is a giant industrial zone, some of which is derelict, some of which is not, and there's construction projects. I didn't see anybody looking at me. I did see a lot of people about, but when I was crossing the road, there were several sheriff's deputies with whom I made eye contact. It's that kind of thing where, you know, not much you can do when you're standing there with like a digi-camo backpack and an Indiana Jones hat on. You've kind of attracted the attention. Anyway, the task today is to secure some routes to the fishable water that I know is about a mile that way. And this is all within walking distance of my house. So let's get to it. Now for the fun part, when my fat suburban wilderness hero ass has to crawl through this. Ow. 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 A lot of folks moving around over there. Alright, well I have now checked both sides of the fence and checked the spot where I found the other antler, as if the deer would, you know, magically come back and drop the second one there after a couple of weeks. I've checked this spot 4 times now, so I'm pretty sure it's a bust. All right, one problem with shed hunting is that it's really hard to turn it off. So I'm actually purposefully getting out of the woods and coming down this little gully where I won't be exposed, but just to get my mind out of the shed hunting game and onto the freshwater fishing scouting game. Ew. Okay, well, those are fish. Oh yeah, now we're talking. And today's fly will be Gribley's murder bugger. So there's a school of something drifting very listlessly right in there. I can't get anything to move, so maybe it's not fish. No, they're fish. I'm just bad at this. Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached Leech Creek. Way down there, next to those rocks, I caught my personal best smallmouth on a woolly bugger with a fiberglass rod that I bought on Amazon for, I think, $8. Pretty good story. For this section, Leech Creek borders the county park, one of the county parks, and climbed all the way down here thinking I'm being a total badass, trespassing and sneaking around, and there's a bunch of soccer moms walking around the park. They're actually taking more of a risk than I am because the sheriff is patrolling that park. So, you know, if they get busted, I mean, I guess if I get busted, I'm in trouble, but I don't really see the sheriff wading across Leech Creek to bust me. We're living in the golden age of trespassing. Oh, what have we here? Coyote? I guess so. All right, sure, let's fish it. All right, number one, look at those horns. Pretty fearsome, buddy. Whoa. Back to this spot. No more bites. Well, what have we learned? I guess we've learned that this is the new national forest. All these people out here, those coyote tracks I saw were probably just somebody walking their damn dog. I had plans maybe to buy some waders, maybe to get an ultralight spinning rig, because that water really can't be fished properly with a fly rod. I mean, it's too overgrown, it's too small. But if this is going to be the new national forest with trails and dogs, and like, why not just trespass in the actual national forest with trout? I just kind of feel like that water, even with the back way into Leech Creek, it's just not worth the investment. So that's a disappointing lesson, but a valuable one, and I appreciate you coming along. We can mark this spot off the shed hunting list, and who knows where we'll go next. Thanks for watching. Keep the ends out for the ties that bind.